Popular Super Metro Matatu Sacco continued operating despite the suspension of its operating license by the National Transport and Safety Authority, that's NTSA, over non-compliance with public service vehicle regulations. Even with the directive for traffic police to impound vehicles found operating contrary to the suspension, Super Metro defied the order, citing that they had not been officially served and had only learned of the suspension via social media. Moige William now reports.
A spot check by TV47 within Nairobi, it revealed that Super Metro Limited vehicles are still operating despite a suspension of the operating license. The management of the Matatu Sacco insisting its vehicles will continue operating until such a time that the company will be served with proper suspension orders by the National Transport and Safety Authority. According to Nelson Mwangi, who chairs the Sacco of the Nairobi Public Transport Operator, they had learned about the suspension of their license on social media and they had not received any official communication from the regulator.
So I would urge the DIG police not to detain any Super Metro vehicle that is on the road right now. Kwa sababu kunafaa kuwa na notice. Kuna Super Metro bus ilikuwa maybe on hire, ilikuwa inaenda mahali. Sasa inafaa isimame mahali iko.
In a statement, NTSA said that the Sacco's license will remain suspended until the company fully complies with the Public Service Vehicles Regulations of 2014 and other set conditions, further cautioning members of the public against boarding vehicles belonging to Super Metro Limited, noting that the Traffic Department will impound its vehicles if they are found operating contrary to the suspension. The decision, NTSA says, was informed after comprehensive analysis of the company's operations, which unearthed several contraventions of the law. Where out of 523 vehicles the company is operating, 15 vehicles were found to have expired inspection certificates, while 8 had expired road service licenses. The public transport regulator also found that 5 vehicles belonging to Super Metro had expired speed limiter certificates, 88 vehicles were not transmitting speed data, 171 vehicles had no speed limiter records, 7 vehicles had no speed limiter vendor details, while 109 vehicles were operating beyond the speed limit of 80 kilometers per hour. The authority has outlined that the company must meet a raft of conditions which include presenting the 294 vehicles with varying violations for compliance inspection, present 42 drivers out of the 109 drivers with speed violations for retest, fire unqualified drivers among others for its operating license to be restored. The suspension of the Super Metro's operation license comes days after a man succumbed to injuries after allegedly being thrown out of a moving Super Metro-owned vehicle, with the operators now decrying unfair treatment by the regulator. Moige William, TV47.